them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins. I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started.
And we are underway from the Superdome.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Titans ready to go on offense for the first time. And it's Will Levis, the 25-year-old at quarterback, in his second season out of Kentucky.
And last year's rookie year, a bit of a mixed bag for the young signal caller out of Kentucky. Showed off plenty of tools, but was hurt in the preseason, and it took a little while to get going. But once he did, he showed exactly why the Titans wanted him. Toughness, leadership, and a big arm. The team rallied around him down the stretch.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
That one complete. It's Tank Dell.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. They go play action with Hurts. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 3rd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Play action. Here's Hurts.
On the move to his left.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He's airing it out for Williams.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Hurts. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
4th down to give to Gibbs.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. They'll try to right. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening,
but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
They'll try to run with Gibbs.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jahmyr Gibbs
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0.
7-0 is our score. Ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away.
Missed.
It will not go down.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Flushed it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop it.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Here's Levis. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And the Saints will